YouTube, what's that word? We are back with another rendition of Kicking It With Ave, and I hope everybody's day is filled with peace, love, and prosperity. So first and foremost, I was gonna do a mall blog. Well, even before we even get to that, I do want to apologize for the last vid that I posted. I don't know if you guys could tell or not. I was a little bit on the tipsy side. I was thirsty to get some content out, and I didn't realize that the audio didn't match. My editing wasn't all that great, so I do apologize for that. Secondly, I was gonna do a mall vlog today, but now I really don't feel like walking through the mall. I don't have a review or anything of that nature today, but today is a release date Saturday. It is a release date Saturday. Those low Chicago ones with the big check on them, put that somewhere up in there. Those are extremely hard. But it's gonna be a pass for me. So those drop today. And those low Travis Scott's, the white and blue joints, I ain't really like those like that, but I'm quite certain that those flew. I mean, that's a Travis, so Travis is always fly. But I do want to talk about, OG sneakers, and why are they not garnering that respect that they once had? Why they not flying off the shelf and all of those kind of things like that. And I just want to give an example. Well, obviously the latest example is the taxis, but even prior to that, your French Blues and all that, I mean, they sat. I don't know if you guys are following sneaker Twitter. I'm steady getting notifications of constant restocks, like the Grapes just restocked, the White Cement Forest just restocked, and everything is going on sale. I mean, you can get all of those for below retail right now, but the conversation sparked because probably the other day I posted on my Kicking It With Ave Instagram page the Gammas, and the caption that I put on there, will they sit or will they sell? And pretty much everybody said that they felt like the Gamma 11s was gonna sell, and I feel like they're gonna sell too, but not for the reason of everybody else perhaps. The Gamma 11 is not an OG. It was one of those hot shoes that came out when they dropped back in 2013. Hold on. And so it pretty much, the Gamma 11s back when they dropped in 2013, 14, whatever year it was one of those hot shoes that just caught and it flew. We always have like those certain non-OG shoes that be hot when they originally dropped. For example, like Black Cat 3s, when those originally dropped, like back in 06 or whatever, hot seller. Everybody talked about them, everybody was excited about them and all that kind of stuff like that. But then when they dropped earlier this year, they didn't do so great. I mean, I'm still high on them. They still fire as hell to me. A lot of people I know feel like they still fire, but it's just different times. Like, they don't garner that same respect. And I feel like it's going to be similar with the Black Cat 4s. I know a lot of people probably prefer the Black Cat 4s over the Black Cat 3s, but when the Black Cat 4s just dropped back in 2018, those sat. I don't know if people remember, like, those sat. So, I mean, that's going to be your Black Friday shoe. They may do okay, but I just don't feel like a whole lot of these shoes that used to be real hypey are doing well right along with the OG. So to answer the question, I mean, I'll post like a bunch of the responses that I got, as far as the sitting and selling with the Gammas. Most people said they felt like they was gonna sell out. I mean, I still feel like it has some hype behind it and all that kind of stuff like that, but in the same instance, I feel like if you drop the Gamma 11s in mid-April, they'll probably sit. Like, in my opinion, 11s are oversaturated. They just dropped those pearls and a couple other rare airs. Like, both of those is trash to me. And I feel like the only reason why the Gamma 11s might sell out this year is because it's your Christmas shoe or your holiday shoe, December 13th. So to go back to my original point of OGs not, garnering that respect and everything is just under retail and all that kind of stuff like that, it's the mass production. It's the mass production of them. They GRs, they're accessible. You have so many different outlets nowadays to be able to grab a pair of shoes. So, I mean, you really don't got to put no footwork in. Man, my apologies for the camera shaking. That's my wrist or whatever. I'm holding it up at an awkward angle. But they mass producing them. Like almost every shoe is 80,000 pairs and all this kind of stuff like that. There's so many outlets that you can get them on. Foot Locker, you got your raffles, you got your DTLR raffles. You got GOAT, StockX. You can get them early for not that much over retail. Like, so that's the reasoning behind it. I feel like the ones that's still true to the OG game or whatever, they get their pairs, they get their double ups or whatever. But it was also a time where it was a little bit more scarce. A lot of stuff was first come, first serve, and they flew. A lot of your resellers was going to go get a whole lot of those pairs. I mean, not that everybody could just roll over 3 hours later and all that kind of stuff like that and still be able to get their pair. Is no point of paying resale for anything, OGs included. Like if it's not a real hypey shoe or limited shoe like your Bread 85 ones that came out this year, what was like your Unions, your Travises and all that kind of stuff like that, where they are exclusive to being dropped like on your Travis Scott websites and all that kind of stuff like that. Those are the only things that's garnering, you know, that's keeping its value as far as, you know, high prices and all that kind of stuff like that. But your regular GR releases and all that, and granted, I can't use the word always, because I mean, it was instances where, you know, it was a couple of releases earlier this year, like your Flu Games was a little tougher to get. Your Black Metallic 5s was a little tougher to get. But ultimately, like your GRs, OGs, or whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, they are going to be easy. They are going to be easy. So, those are some of the reasons why I feel like, you know, just like your OG market is down a little bit. Your OG market is down. And then you also got to understand, too, you got a lot of new kids that's jumping in this game. Like, a lot of things may not be as important to them as it was to us, because you got to understand, we were kids, or most of us were kids at the time when these mics was dropping. So we understand the magnitude of like your East Bay books and all that kind of stuff like that, and what certain shoes did for you. Like a lot of these kids these days, I mean, they don't really be hip to the origins of it. They don't be hip to the origins of it. So I feel like that has a lot to do with it as well. But I mean, let me know what y'all think about all that. Let me know what y'all think. I just wanted to kick it and do it like sort of like in a different setting. You know, I'm on my way to go hang with my guys for a second. They're not gonna see me on my birthday. My birthday is this upcoming Wednesday, so kick it with them for a little minute. But let me know what y'all think about some of the things like some of my opinions that I'm throwing out there. But like I said, I do want to offer up a different setting. I was gonna do a mall vlog just to see what was in there sitting, things of that nature. I got started a little late in the day, so I really just didn't feel like it once I got out and going. Also, I want to sprinkle in like more topics other than just shoes, because I mean, the page is kicking it with we could talk about anything. Granted, like I'm a sneaker aficionado, I'm also into fragrances heavy, and I'm also into sports heavy as well. So I want to start introducing just different topics other than, you know, sneakers and things of that nature. So comment below, you know, some of your favorite sports teams, some of y'all favorite fragrances, and you know, within the near future, I'm gonna start reviewing some of these fragrances. I'm gonna start, you know, going over some of y'all comments and some of y'all questions that y'all have, like for me during the week. Like I said, whether it's in passing or you DM me, write me, or whatever the case may be. So I definitely appreciate kicking it with y'all. This is one of my shorter vlogs. Tap in with me. Let me know what y'all think. Comments, questions, concerns. And I'm gonna see y'all in a few. And we out.